Hello everybody. It is time to learn all about the principle of design balance, and we are going to make a linoleum print. So the first thing you're going to do is take your ruler and measure down so that you have a font in typography that says balance and then another font that says linoleum prints. And then you can take your ruler and make yourself 1, 2, 3 squares. Mine are 3 by 3. That's my favorite number. So I measured my squares 3 by 3. And then what I did is I went online and I researched an animal. So this is a lion eye, this is a frog eye, and way down here, this is an elephant eye. So what you need to do is research an animal body part that you can zoom in, whether it's an eye, an ear, a nose, a mouth, even a paw. And you need to find an image with a lot of lines. The reason why you need a lot of lines is you are going to redraw one of your thumbnails on this linoleum print, and then we are going to carve them out. So step 1 is to set up your page and to research your animals in your close-up areas. So, and then you'll draw 1, 2, 3. And then I will be back to show you how to transfer the image on this linoleum print. Okay, so now that we have our 3 sketches drawn, we need to choose which one we are going to transfer to our piece of linoleum. I chose my elephant eye, and I already redrew it here in the linoleum. So once you do that in pencil, the next step you are going to do is you are going to start carving it out. So inside here, and this won't be in yours, but you will just receive one of these, and then you get to choose which blades you are going to use for your print. So I'm going to leave them out, and then I'm going to turn this back. And your cutter is lefty loosey, righty tighty. So when you open it up, there's a little place in here to stick your blades. So I'm going to put this aside, and all of the blades are numbered by different thicknesses and kind of by different, let's just say, curvatures. So this is blade number 1, okay? It is the sharpest. It is the one that you would use for teeny tiny details, okay? So you can see it's kind of skinny here. So I'm going to put number 1 aside. This is number 2, and then you've got a little bit bigger. So as they increase in size, they also get larger. So it's a deeper groove for you to carve your print out. So this is number 2. And then this is number 3. Again, getting wider. This is number 4. Okay. This is number 5. And then this kind of weird shape looking one is number 6. Kind of looks like a leaf. Okay. So I'm going to start with number 1, and I already loosened up my cutter. So I'm going to slide it in. It actually goes in this way. Okay. And then I'm going to turn it to the right, and now it's ready to use. So when I carve or cut, I need to determine which areas I want to leave black, and which areas I want white, and which areas I want in between. So because this is the iris, that is going to remain completely black, okay? the widest part of my entire print is this area right here of the eye. So when you carve, you don't want to carve this way, so you carve into your hand, because these are really sharp. They're very similar in sharpness to an X-Acto knife. So I like to keep my hand down here, and I would just carve nice, soft strokes out of here, okay? Because this is the widest area that I want in my linoleum print, okay? So that's where I'm at so far. You're going to continue to do this until you have the entire linoleum print all carved out and ready to go, and then stay tuned for the next part. Okay, I am back with a completed carved linoleum block. So make sure that your block is carved exactly the way that you want it. The places where you want an influx of ink, you have a lot of ink there. And then the places that you want white are pretty deep. So my lines are pretty deep, and then I have some texture here, and I have a bunch of curves. But if you take notice, I have some pencil lines that I just did not want to carve. So here's my print, and I'm going to slide this over my block, excuse me. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to ink it, and then I'm going to print it 4 times, okay, for balance. So you all are going to be using regular print making ink, the same block printing that we used for the collagraphs, but I have some fun colors that I'm going to use. So I'm going to I think I'm going to start out with some gold. So you're going to have just the normal plain Jane colors. I'm going to get, oh, come on, Brayer. It is not. Hang on, look at this. My brayer is not doing a good job. Oh, well, maybe that's how it works. I got some ink in there. I'm gonna have to dig that out. Wow, that looks really cool already. Okay, hang on tight. I'm gonna dig it out with a fork. There we go. Okay, so I just showed you how to ink, and I'm going to show you how to make one print. Then I'm gonna ink with the rest of the fun little metallic colors that I got. So take notice that if you have a lot of tiny details, it may not print very well. So, ta-da! You can press with your hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And there you go. There is one of my eyes. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to let this dry a little bit, and then I'm going to come back with a time-lapse video, and I'm going to do a couple different colors. So stay tuned. Okay, so here you go. You should have one complete 2-page spread with one, two, three, four different prints showing balance. Now when this dries, I'm going to assign it 1 of 1, or 1 of 4, 2 of 4, 3 of 4, 4 of 4. And when you are done, take a picture, submit this entire thing, and then we are going to print your block together as a class. We're going to have one giant piece of paper and we're going to print these together as a class. But I hope you had fun with our linoleum prints and learning all about balance.